Hey Sagittarius, it's Not to Tarot Snob, and I am back with another weekly tarot scope for the week of December 13th, 2020. We are still celebrating Sagittarius season. What up, though, to all of my Sagittarius, okay? This reading is for those of you that are thinking about a special somebody right now, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your lover, your friend, your homie, your crush, your work boo, your neighbor, the person that you dating, you ain't got no business dating. This reading is going to be for them, okay? My dear, sweet Sagittarius, please tell me about your birthday. What do you have planned for your birthday, okay? Did you get a chance to celebrate it the way that you planned? I know that this year kind of bounced a lot of things around for everyone, so just wondering what the Sagittarius vibe is. Shout out to my November babies. Shout out to my December babies. Happy birthday. If your birthday has passed, if it's coming up, let me know what plans you have, all right? Let's go ahead and get right into it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. It does help other Sagittarius like yourself get a hold of me. Also, tarotsnob@gmail.com is how you can book a reading with me. I'll put the links in the description. Check me out on Instagram. I do free yes or no questions every Friday in my story. You do not want to miss that. Here we go, Sagittarius. What's the vibe this week for my Sagittarius? Sagittarius and Aries. Boy, y'all chemistry. Every time an Aries comes to me for a reading, it is with a Sagittarius. Like, that chemistry between you guys. If you are dating an Aries, talk to me in the comments, because I know that a lot of my Aries come to me with readings, and it's always a Sagittarius. Y'all are some heartbreakers. Sagittarius. Clarify. Yeah, that's the ending. Somebody broke up with somebody. Here we go. Who broke up with you? Or who did you break up with? I feel like you had to make a decision. You were going back and forth on it, or maybe they were going back and forth about it. I feel like you tried. I feel like for some of you, you were dating somebody that was extremely immature. You were dating somebody who you really tried to build a connection with. You really wanted it to work out. You tried your best. You were working very hard on this relationship. You were like, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to give it another go. You tried and tried and tried. You gave it all you could. Again, I feel like you think that this person was childish or immature. There was something, maybe you felt like they just were not on your level. It could have been mentally, it could have been physically, spiritually, it could have been anything, and you felt like they just did not match up to what you wanted them to be. You didn't think they were going to be what you thought. I'll see if we get the moon here, because the moon represents like illusions and, realizing that, what you thought was there is not really there. So we'll see if we get the moon. But after all that hard work and trying to make it work with this person and trying to really make this relationship turn out to be what you thought it would be or could be, I have the death card now. So I feel like you were like, I'm done. I'm walking away from this person. And I feel like you walked away, like I said, you tried. The 5 of Swords is like feeling defeated. I'm done with conflict. It's like, I give up. I want to wash my hands with the situation. I'm through. Remember, this could be the way that they feel about you as well. So maybe if this isn't how you feel, this is how they feel. Maybe they wash their hands with you. Maybe they try to work on this relationship with you, and then you're the one that, made them feel defeated. So that's that 5 of Swords energy right there. But something just was like, I'm done. I'm over this person. I don't like the vibe. Too many swords here. Way too many. The King of Swords. You're literally the King of Swords. You know what I'm saying? And the 10 of Swords is like final nail in the coffin. I always explain, in my videos that the death card is not always a death wish. So when you see the death card, don't get scared, because it could mean a new beginning. It could mean a rebirth. It could mean something new is happening. But the guides give me this card as a clarifying card to say, no, that means it's over. Sorry. So that's why these cards, for me, if you notice, sometimes in my readings, they'll come together, because that's the guide's way of telling me this isn't a rebirth, this is an ending, which will still lead to a rebirth. But no, right now we're talking about the ending. For some of you, it was because of a person. And let's see if I get my Empress here, because sometimes the Empress will show up like, hey, I'm here. But no, I feel like for some of you, it was a person that they were seeing that was distant. So you were with this person, and they were seeing somebody that was in another city or state, or they had a secret relationship with somebody far off, or they couldn't let maybe an ex go, or if they themselves were distanced because they were going off to go see this person or whatever. But that's the vibe I'm getting. So you guys fought and had a lot of arguments about that third person. if it was not a person, what was it? A place or a thing. That's right. So if it wasn't a person that this person, if it wasn't a, if it was not a person that your lover was, showing some extra attention to, it was a thing. It was some kind of vice. Maybe it was too much work. Maybe they traveled too much, hung out with their friends, they drink too much. Something here disrupted the relationship if it wasn't a person, okay? And that is what made you say, this relationship is not what I thought it was. This person is not who I thought it was. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm about to get rid of this person. They're childish. Let's see how they're feeling about you right now, all right? Let's see how they feel about you, the relationship, how things happen. I was picking up that they were childish and that they were immature. I'm just wondering if we'll get those cards that show childish and immature. Childish and immature cards, we'll ask for cards that show children or cards that show something just immature. But anyway, let's see how they feel about you. All right, this is going to be how they feel about you, the relationship, the argument, the fight, the ending, whatever it is that happened between you guys. Oh, no, that was ragged. That was a raggedy shuffle. Oh, no. We will take those. I like the way those fell. And we'll take that one. All right, so this is how they feel about you. Sorry, I had to redo that. I have to flip it over a certain way. Not childish. Not childish at all. As a matter of fact, the opposite of childish. So, sorry, I picked up something wrong on that. Maybe you felt like they were childish, but they're like, no, I'm not childish. Their spirit, well, not their spirit, but that energy is coming through like, oh, no, I am not childish. I was far from it. I think that this person, or maybe because I'm asking how, they feel about you, you feel like they were childish or immature or something, but I felt like they think that you were an old spirit or an old soul, or maybe that you was an overthinker, you were so traditional, you did things in the same way, you didn't want to live outside the box, you didn't want to try new things, or you didn't want to listen to them, or you didn't understand their thoughts. Like, I think that that's how they felt about you. I do also feel like they felt overwhelmed with you as a person, as a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband, wife, whatever. As a lover in general, I think that they find you to be overwhelming and possibly to be a bit too much. That connection was there, and I think that they definitely felt that connection, but I don't think they always told you how they felt about you. Or if you did something wrong to them, I don't think that they always, I feel like they took notes, but they never told you. You said something stupid, they took a mental note of it. You did something stupid, they took a mental note of it. Things happened, but they never told you. I also feel like this person held back on just things about themselves in general. They didn't tell you a lot about their childhood or a lot about their life. If not that, they didn't tell you a lot about maybe where they were going or what they did last summer. That's funny. They didn't tell you just a lot about how they feel about you. They didn't share their emotions. I just felt like there was a connection there. And they really felt the connection to you, but they were still holding back. They were not able to give themselves completely to you for some reason. And I do think that some of it is because they felt like you were just so traditional, maybe not boring to them, which would make sense, because I feel like you felt like they were too boring, and not too boring. Maybe they were immature or childish or something, but they're feeling like you were an old man or old woman or traditional or boring. So that actually kind of makes sense. But even besides that, I feel like this person is just somebody who holds back in general, things about themselves and how they feel about you, their feelings. I don't feel like they were really easy to give that information up, Sagittarius. I'm sorry. And, even with that, saying that they felt like you were too much, I still feel like they felt the connection here. So who walked away? Was it you? Was it them? Somebody walked away from somebody. I definitely felt like there's an ending that just happened. If you guys have not broken up already, I feel like it is in the air. I'm not calling it out. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. But that energy, if you invite that energy into your relationship, I'm telling you it could happen. It's close. It's knocking on the door. Somebody's ready to walk away, or somebody's ready to have some space, if it hasn't already happened yet, because we did get the Death card. Remember early on, I said that somebody was keeping secrets. There was some third-party energy here. Somebody was seeing somebody else in a distant place. This can represent that as well. The High Priestess can represent secrets because she's so mysterious. So, that could be something that they were holding in as well. I'll see if I get the Justice card, because that represents, like, lies sometimes, and the devil too. But I felt like they were just holding back a lot about this little secret engagement or secret thing that they had going on. I don't feel like they were, whatever it is that they had going on, this little thing that you're upset about, in my eyes, it doesn't seem like a big deal. It doesn't seem like it was. Of course, you're like, shut up. I'm the one that had to deal with it. I get it. But I don't feel like their feelings for that person, if you are in a relationship with somebody who might have been messing around with somebody else, I can tell you that their feelings to me don't feel passionate. It doesn't feel like it was something that they wanted to be long term. If it feels extremely temporary. If it's still happening, it does not feel like it will be happening for a long time. I can tell you that. I feel like this is just one of those something to do type things. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see how they feel, not how they feel about you, we already did that. Let's see how you guys are going to be this week, next week, going into January. I cannot believe we have a new year coming up already. Okay. Can't do that. Nope. All right, let's see here. We'll take that one. And this is what's going to happen, or this is the vibe. This is just going to tell me, like, are you guys going to talk? Or are you going to argue? 3 cards will tell me what's the vibe between you guys. Reflection. So much reflection. So much newness. So much waiting for answers. I like this, actually. I'm not mad at this spread. And you know what's interesting is that, what did I say early on, is that you felt like this person was childish, and then I pulled their reading and I said it's possible that they feel like you're an old soul, or you like to do things traditionally. These 2 cards are kind of opposites. The Fool and the Hermit. This person wants to play around and just be a free spirit and just do what they want at any given time. And then this person is just wants to sit back in a homebody and want to reflect and even be by themselves sometimes. So I just feel like this vibe is just really interesting. And then I got the World. So you guys are both waiting for the other person to change. You know, this person wants to, you know, just reflect on a relationship. This person wants to step away from it. You know, it's very interesting. But what I think the vibe is, I think that next week you guys will basically try to make the other person see your point of view and feel your point of view. I think that you guys are going to try to pull each other into the other person's world. The Fool, the World, and the Hermit to me does not look like a bad combination. So honestly, I think that, I feel like the energy between you and this person next week is actually going to be good. Like, this doesn't look bad to me. And see, this is why I wanted to... That's why I wanted to keep pulling, because sometimes I can feel when that next card is going to be good. Sometimes I can feel when it's going to be bad. But I just felt like it was going to be good energy. Yeah, you and this person, I know y'all mad. I know you broke up. I know it's possibly somebody cheated. I know there's secrets. I know there's distance. I know something ended. I know that. But I think this week, next week, January, you know, possibly the beginning of next year, I think things pick up. I actually think that you guys are going to start getting along. This looks good. I love this spread. I love all these cards. Look at these. You damn near got all major arcana. Look at all this. This is a good spread. You guys are going to be together. You guys ain't going nowhere. You mad at them, they mad at you, but I feel like next year y'all going to reconcile and just be happy again. It does not look like a bad reading to me. It did not end that way. You guys will be caked up next week. You guys will be smiling and kissing and hugging next week. It will not be too long. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that this reading did resonate with you. Remember to follow me on Instagram, Gypsy_Hustle. Free yes or no readings every Friday in my story. So, guys, do not miss that. I'll put the link in my description. If you need a little bit more clarity on the situation, email me, tarotsnob@gmail.com. I will send you my rates and the time that I have available. If you could send me your time zone in the email, that will cut down so much time for me to schedule you a reading with me, okay? Also, tarotsnob@gmail.com. Nope, I already said that. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. It helps other Sagittarius like yourself get a hold of me. Okay, Sagittarius, love you guys so much. Happy birthday. I hope you guys are having an amazing season. Thank you so much for hosting us this November. Thank you so much for hosting us on Thanksgiving as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm running out of things to say. Bye. If this reading made sense and resonated, say girl hi. If it didn't, I'm not mad. Say girl bye.